Greetings RC friends, welcome to Props and Wheels and to part 2 of the review of Eachine EX4 GPS camera drone. In the first episode I did a tailgate review, a quick and dirty review, and this time I would like to check out its features and also app functionality. And hopefully I'll also get a good sense what its flight time is on single battery. It's a little on the cold side, 35 Fahrenheit, and there is slight breeze around 9 miles per hour. Let's see how it's going to take it. So I tried actually flying it without the app, using the app just with the controller, and it didn't accept anything. So you cannot fly this just with the controller, so you need the app on your smartphone working and bound to be able to do that. So I did the calibration, but I may have to do it again, so I'm just going to do it right now. I'm going to go to this settings, and then there is a gyro calibration. Just hit that gyro calibration, and it's already on the flat surface, so it's calibrating, and close it, and then do the compass calibration. It just says that level rotation, so I'm going to rotate it a couple times, and then now it says that the drone upward and then rotate again, and then it is ready for the flight. Calibrate success, done. And then I'm going to come out of this menu. And I have been trying to screen capture using an AZ screen recorder, but whenever I turn that on, the app crashes. So I had this also reviewing the Vizio K1 Pro. So I don't know if it is something related to my phone. It's a couple years old, so maybe it is. So I don't want to hold it against the drone's apps in case it's my phone's fault. Alright, let's get started. So there is this one key takeoff and landing button. I'm going to use that one. And let me, before doing that, start the video. Long press on this should start the video. So you can also see on the screen, hopefully this camera is showing it. It has started recording the video as well. And one key takeoff. And it does take off and hovers at around pretty low, actually, about a feet or so. I'm going to take it a little higher, and it's in the GPS mode. It's showing 7 satellites, which is a little low. With the Vizio it was showing like 13, 14 satellites. I don't know why it's showing that. And as you can see also, it's starting to do the toilet bowl effect, and this is not good. So it means that the GPS signal is not that good. I'm going to raise it a little higher, and I'm going to press the mode button and see if I can actually get it. I'm trying to stabilize it. That toilet bowl is not very good. I mean, we have some breeze, but not too bad right now. Is it going to stabilize? Maybe it was too close to the ground. I'm not sure. It stabilized quite a bit. I'm going to press this mode button and see if I can take it to the altitude mode, which uses the barometer, as well as, okay, it's doing the toilet bowl again. This is unnerving. It's not good. Anyway, let's see if the altitude mode, which also uses the downward facing camera, which is the optical flow positioning sensor, as well as ultrasonic sensors to keep it in place. So long press. Okay, so now it is saying no GPS. And actually it is better right now. It is much more stable. It is seeing the ground, probably also seeing the helipad down there. So let me fly it a little bit around and see. Let's take it a little higher and see how the video is. This is full forward, and somehow I'm going to take it a little higher because it seems like it lost a little bit of altitude. I don't know why it's showing so much the ground. Let's stop. It takes a while to stop, actually. It doesn't, like, you let go and it's drifting. Probably because it's not in the GPS mode. Let me bring it a little closer, and I may have to raise the camera a little bit. Let's see if this is working. So this should take the camera upward, and it's drifting right now. Let me put it back to GPS mode. I'm going to press. Okay. The GPS locked in. And let's see, I'm trying to operate the camera using this wheel, and it is not doing anything. This wheel is supposed to control the camera angle, and it's not doing anything. So let's see if I can do it from the app. It is supposed to take this like this. Go up? No. Why is camera not changing location? Is it slowly doing it? No. It is just facing down and not doing anything. Interesting. I don't know what to do. Except maybe I can still continue testing. Like how far it goes up. Let me take it a little forward. And I'm just going to... And it doesn't look like it has a gimbal. I mean, the video is just not very stable. My 2-axis gimbal, $80 Vizio K1 Pro drone that I reviewed just before this one, it worked much better than this. I mean, it's drifting a little bit. Okay, let me take it up. Let's see if it has a built-in ceiling in the program. And I don't think this also has a rate. So I'm taking it up, and unfortunately the camera angle is facing down and I want to see straight ahead, and I cannot do that. Alright, the height is around 70 now. I'm assuming that's meters. This is much more than feet. It's quite high. It may be maybe set to 120 or so. It already passed 100. Let's see if it is going to... Yep, it hit the ceiling, which is 120, and I'm assuming that's the meter. So I'm going to do full forward and see. And I'm also checking the battery is 80%. It's a little speck in the sky. And the video feed is jittery. I don't think the gimbal is doing anything. It doesn't rotate either. Maybe it is stuck or something. I'm going to try this wheel again. Try to take the camera up, and it doesn't do anything. Okay, I can barely see it, so I'm going to start taking it back. The distance is showing about 360 or so. We are already almost over the pond. It has 12 satellites, which is good. Yeah, it's over the pond now. And I'm going to rotate it around now. So I still have good feed, video feed, and I still have good control. Oh, the screen froze. So, okay, it came back. I just want to come to the right direction. Okay, we are heading. I cannot even see the horizon, but this should be the right orientation. So I'm just going to start coming forward. Do you see when I push forward how the camera starts looking down? So the gimbal is not doing its job. This is supposed to have 3-axis gimbal, meaning that forward back banks and right to left banks as well rotation should be softened. It should keep the camera level. Alright, it is coming. Here we go. It's way up there. So I'm going to rotate it towards us a little bit so we are in the center. And I'm going to try to play with the screen again. I'm sorry, the camera again. And do you see how everything is moving? It's not supposed to happen. So let me start bringing it down. So it is coming down. I'm going to try the camera wheel again, but no, it's not doing anything. And the battery is at 60%. To keep us in the frame, I'm just going to come a little forward. Yeah, the camera is facing a little down, and no, the video is very jittery. I wonder if it has a frozen gimbal or something because it's so cold. It is a possibility because some drones have problems with the cold, and this may be one of them. So I'm again trying out. And also I'm not doing anything, it just keeps coming down, it's drifting a little bit. Take it up a little bit. Doesn't even seem to have any features like, maybe there are some hidden somewhere, but I don't see any follow me or orbit. The gesture recognition is on. Let me stop the video and try to come to its view and see if the gesture, is it going to recognize the gesture? I didn't see it recognizing the gesture and then taking a picture or something. Maybe hold my hand, start the video. No, gesture mode is on and it's not doing anything. And the battery is at 40%. Let me land. Actually, I'm going to press return to home button over here. Maybe long press. Yep, long press. It's going to an altitude. It's just going up right now. Let's see what altitude it's going to go up to. I think it's set to 20, I believe. No, it's past 20. Oh. And it is at 30 meters. 30 meters. Uh-oh, don't hit my drone. I wish I could have controlled the camera. It would have been nice. Nice image, nice video. Alright, it's way off. It's coming way off. And I think I need to stop. Does it stop? Yep, I stopped it. Nope. It's still coming back. So I need to long press to return to home. So I stopped it. Do you see how far it is from the pad, the landing pad? This is a lot. This is a lot. So let's see if I can land it. Okay, it cut down pretty quickly. Okay, that's good. So it is showing 20% battery power. Let me see. And also, like, you have the option to also open up the legs. But the last time when I was flying it, these legs during landing, it was going sideways and one of them collapsed. So now I'm afraid of opening the legs. So let's see. Why is it acting up? I mean, it is loose. It's moving. All right, folks. I wanted to add this short segment about the gimbal, why it didn't work outdoors. I figured that out. It was my mistake because I did not unfold these additional pegs, the legs. And so when it was on the ground, like with the pegs folded like this, the camera was trying to initialize by turning all the way down and it was hitting the ground. So it is not supposed to be flown like this. I thought it could just fly like this as well. No, you have to always unfold these legs and set it up like that. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, these legs are not good. So do you see? They wobble. They do not click in place. At least 3 of them do not. Just one of them does, like stays on this back, but all the other 3, they do not stay in place. So they are wobbly. Do you see? Just keep wobbling. And so that was the reason the gimbal could not initialize and it wasn't working at that time. So at least that was my fault, not the drones. But again, these need to be fixed. These are not good, the legs. Do you see like how legs are like collapsing, ready to collapse? If it goes a little sideways. So I don't trust those puny legs. They're already bending. They should not be bending like that. They should lock in place. So far, I'm not really impressed, and the same feeling I had during the first video just continues. It is a really nice package. It looks really nice package, but unfortunately it doesn't perform as well. So, I mean, the Vizio drone that's like less than half of this is much better drone than this one in every sense. Alright folks, so I'm going to go inside and try to figure out if this is my fault that it's not working well or its own fault.